Hey, YouTube, what's up? This is Living Room Con here. It is August 17th, 2020. It is Monday. I didn't feel like waiting till Wednesday to buy comics because I'm a fiend like that when it comes to comics. I had a really busy day because eBay was like on fire this weekend. I don't know. I made like maybe a couple $1,000s just from having buy it now listings listed. So I couldn't wait. I didn't spend all my money though, so I didn't get anything like really big, like no Amazing Spider-Man 1s or Hulk 181s, nothing like that. But I got some cool stuff for cheap too. I'm surprised the LCS owner, Southern California Comics, had this stuff out, especially at the price I got it for. Let's set this up for you. Take 2 seconds. I just got this. This is brand new. Just came out this week. It's called Loggerhead, and I saw Comic Tom make a shout out for it, like sort of just say, "Hey, this looks really cool." And I was like, "Yeah, I thought that looked really cool too." It's like a Ninja Turtle, but not a Ninja Turtle. It's like a mutant turtle, like monster murdering people. And I thought, well, this would be a really great comic book to read. And looks amazing so far. The cover looks great. It's not the first one that I would have picked. It had a couple of ticks on it, but I'd rather get a copy than none at all. It was better than the other copy. It was the second to last copy. So I got all these like high grade Bronze Age Star Wars. He has them marked at like 9.2, 9.4, and they're like 4 for $10. But I think what happened is that they were sitting for so long that he decided to mark them down, and for $2.50 a pop. I mean, it's a steal because it's like Star Wars is hot. It's always hot. Like whenever they announce something with like the Mandalorian or like a new movie coming out, anything really. The Clone Wars animated series. Some of these are he graded 9.4. I'm like, how are you letting them go for so low? So yeah, like this one here, see, he marked it at 9.4. See, 4 for 10. So I'm just thinking to myself, for $2.50, it's like, wow, just wow. He's got the discount sticker on top. So 9.21 here. And these are this is like issue 25. He had like 8 of these in there. I only grabbed 2 because I mean the rest were kind of just like 7.0s. I guess what happens is that they sit in the boxes for so long, they get handled by so many customers and they get put back. And it's like, well, no one really wants that, So I just yeah. Oh, these are kind of mixed in a little bit. Here we go. I got some Tick comics from the original run. So we got Tick number 8. This is a good deal for $2.50. It's a $5 book any day. Probably sell it for higher. I mean, the Tick is very popular. It's a very big cult following. It was popular in the 90s, and then it died out because that's how things are. Like they die out and they cycle back in. And he had all these 2001 Space Odyssey Jack Kirby ones, not the Machine Man ones. I grabbed all those, and I couldn't believe he was selling like these high grade copies. The second he would have like issue 9 and 10 just sitting in there of Machine Man and of Space Odyssey, and it was like they're high grade books. One was like a very fine / near mint. I still haven't sold it, but I mean, that's going for like $12. The rest were all going for like $5, $7. It all sold. This has Power Pack in it. I believe it's Franklin Richards there. I'm not sure, but I mean, this is like an X-Men issue. So I thought that was kind of important. It might be under some speculation because Fantastic Four being in the MCU. And then there's this early Todd McFarlane art, the Alien Alliance. I thought this was pretty cool for what I paid for. And then I got some more Star Wars here. I have like a bunch of number 8s And yeah, it's issue 8, so it's a it's like an early issue. So I got all these copies. Can't go wrong. I have more that I have listed. So I just grabbed all of them because they're all high grades. And then here's issue 11. This was a really nice copy as well. So not a whole lot going on now. Still listing all those comics from the collection I got the other week on eBay, and it's just been nonstop craziness. Trying to make my money back. I'm about halfway there. I suppose maybe 2/5 of the way. And it's just so like tempting to like want to spend your money, especially when you get a lot of it. I got this in the mail today. So I have let's see, I have a list here of comics I'm trying to complete. Oh, and look, I just sold something for $40. Amazing. I don't know if you can see that all right. Amazing Spider-Man 60 just now. It's like instant. Like it's been like this for the last 5 days, like nonstop. Cheap, expensive, doesn't matter. I bought it as long as I put up the stuff that everybody likes, and that's what matters. You sell it, make your money back. And what's even more great is that I still haven't sold that Amazing Spider-Man 101, which was the best book in there. So I'm really happy about that. I'm selling all the other ones that I'm like, I need to make my money back. But I get to keep the cool stuff, and I get to keep the other stuff. But there are a lot of people who are just very cheap on eBay that don't go for expensive stuff. So here's all right. So I've been trying to complete this run for ROM, and yeah. It's not a big issue. It's just to fill the run. So I'm almost done filling the run. So, yeah, I got this list here. So I'll just show you from my hand. It's ROM issue 61. So you can see on my list right there, 61 is circled. That means it's coming in the mail. So now, cross that off the list. See? Then I'm done collecting ROM. I've got the complete run. The rest of that run, I got out of collections. I got a collection from Kansas City off of eBay last year. The lady just sold me her comics for. It's not her comics. It was a man who passed away. She was selling it for a client and gave her $3,000 for 10 short boxes. It had a giant size X-Men in there, so it was worth it. So yeah, that's a complete run. And then also, there's another thing. I got this. This is Treasury Edition bags and boards. I'm really excited about these because Treasury size bags and boards are usually run up a lot, but I was able to narrow down the quantity on eBay. Instead of buying like 100, I bought 25, and I pay maybe like a third of what you would normally pay. Of course, the more you buy, the better, but I don't really feel like spending $50, $60 on Treasury size bags and boards. So I only spent about 20, and I'm happy with that because I didn't really feel like spending $50, $60 on 100 Treasury bags and boards. So, wow. It's always something when you see these. So here, I'll show you an example what it would look like when you bag and board one of these suckers. So I got Superman versus Muhammad Ali. It's in a top loader. It's actually bigger than a Treasury Edition top size, but it fits. So I put it in there just to make sure it stays in good condition, because this is a really good book, and it should stay in good condition. So it's just like a regular bag and board. All you do is slip it in. That's it. Get a little tape. And that's it. And my wife is about to come in, but I just wanted to show you that before I get off. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And she just walked in. So, hi. She waved at me. So that's probably a sign I should get going. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe, and that little bell notification thing, hit on the bottom, so every time I got a new video coming up, you'll get a notification that I have the video. And yeah, just keep following the dream, keep buying comics, guys. Okay.